Hello, dear learners, and welcome back to English Flow. I'm Kim, and I'm really glad you're here. Think about the moment right before an exam, or the moment when you're waiting for your results, or sitting quietly in a job interview. These moments often bring up feelings like stress, anxiety, and fear. And today, we will learn the exact English words for them. This is episode 4 of our playlist, Emotions in English. If you're just joining us, we've already covered happy feelings, sad feelings, and anger, so check the playlist afterward. Before we start, please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next episode. And if this episode helps you, please like it, comment, or share it. Thank you. Now let's start. Let's begin with nervous and anxious. Nervous means feeling a little afraid or worried before something important, like a test or a performance. It often comes with about. I'm nervous about my interview tomorrow. I always get nervous before speaking in front of a group. He felt nervous before his driving test. Anxious means a similar feeling, but it can also last much longer, not just a short moment. It often comes with about. She's anxious about her exam results. I get anxious about flying, even days before the trip. He was anxious about the changes at work. Now, worried and concerned. Worried means feeling unhappy or afraid because you think something bad might happen. It usually comes with about. I'm worried about finishing the project on time. She's worried about her grandmother's health. We were worried about the storm. Concerned means a similar feeling to worried, but it's a little more formal, and we often use it when talking about someone else. It also usually comes with about. My parents are concerned about how much I work. The teacher was concerned about his low grades. I'm concerned about the changes at work. Now let's talk about overwhelmed. This means you have too many things to think about or do, all at the same time, and it feels like too much. It often comes with by. I feel overwhelmed by all the emails after my holiday. Between work, the kids, and the move, I feel completely overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by the amount of information in the class. Panicked means suddenly feeling a very strong fear or worry, so strong that it's hard to think clearly. I felt panicked when I couldn't find my passport at the airport. She felt panicked when the fire alarm went off. He felt panicked for a second, then remembered where his keys were. Now, 3 words for fear, from strong to strongest: frightened, scared, and terrified. All 3 words mean feeling afraid, but they have different strength. Frightened means feeling afraid, often for a short moment, because of something sudden or dangerous. The dog was frightened by the loud thunder. I was frightened by the sudden noise. She felt frightened, alone in the dark house. Scared means the same thing as frightened, feeling afraid. It's simpler and more common in everyday speech. It often comes with of. I'm scared of flying, especially during turbulence. He's scared of spiders. We were scared when the lights went out. Terrified means extremely afraid, much stronger than scared or frightened. It usually comes with of. He's terrified of heights. She was terrified when she heard footsteps behind her in the dark. I was terrified of losing my job during the difficult year. Let's add uneasy. This means feeling a small, uncomfortable worry, quieter than being scared or nervous. Something about that empty street made me feel uneasy. I felt uneasy during the silence after the announcement. She looked uneasy when he asked about her plans. Now, suspicious and doubtful. Suspicious means you think something might be wrong, dishonest, or dangerous. It usually comes with of. She was suspicious of the stranger at the door. I got suspicious when the email asked for my bank details. He felt suspicious about the too good offer. Doubtful means you don't feel confident that something will happen or that something is true. It usually comes with about. I'm doubtful about finishing this project by Friday. She's doubtful about the plan working out. He was doubtful about the weather improving. Uncertain means not sure, often about the future. It usually comes with about. We're uncertain about our travel plans this summer. He felt uncertain about his next career move. She was uncertain about which university to choose. Now, intimidated. This means feeling nervous or small, often in front of someone or something powerful or impressive. It usually comes with by. She was intimidated by her new boss at first. I felt intimidated walking into that huge office building. He felt intimidated by the other players on the team. Let's talk about shocked, surprised, and confused. Shocked means feeling a strong, sudden reaction, often to bad or unexpected news. It usually comes with by. She was shocked by the price of the tickets. I was shocked when I heard about the accident. He felt shocked by the sudden announcement. Surprised means feeling a little shocked because something happened that you didn't expect. It can be about good news or bad news. It usually comes with by. She was surprised by how quickly the meeting ended. We were surprised to see you here. What a nice coincidence. I'm surprised by how much English you already know. Confused means you don't understand something. It usually comes with about. I'm confused about how this app works. She was confused about which train to take. He looked confused by the instructions. Hesitant and cautious round out today's list. Hesitant means feeling unsure whether to do something, often pausing before you decide. It usually comes with about. She felt hesitant about the new plan. I was hesitant to sign the contract without reading it twice. He was hesitant to speak up in the meeting. Cautious means being careful to avoid risk or danger. It usually comes with about. She's cautious about sharing personal information online. Be cautious when walking on ice. It can be more slippery than it looks. He was cautious with his money after a difficult year. Now, 2 natural expressions worth knowing. Butterflies in my stomach describes that nervous, fluttery feeling before something important. I always get butterflies in my stomach before a first date. She had butterflies in her stomach before walking on stage. He got butterflies in his stomach just before the interview started. And on edge means feeling tense and easily startled. I've been on edge all week waiting for the exam results. She was on edge during the whole flight. He gets on edge before big presentations. Let's hear a short exchange showing a common moment of stress. I still haven't heard back about the results. That's tough. How are you feeling? Honestly, pretty anxious. I keep checking my email, and it's making me more nervous every hour. Now here's your mini challenge for today. Think about how you'd calm yourself using English phrases. You might say, I need to take a deep breath, or it's going to be okay, or let me take a moment. Try saying one of these out loud, as if you're really in that stressful moment. That's it for episode 4 of Emotions in English. Next time, we're talking about tiredness, burnout, and low energy. So stay subscribed for that one. If today's episode helped, let me know in the comments which word describes how you feel most often. I'm Kim. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourself and keep flowing.